Introduction. Welcome to Module 12 of GDPR training by Complico. In this module, we will focus on supervisory authorities, who they are, what they do, and why they play such a critical role in GDPR compliance. By the end of this session, you will understand what a supervisory authority is, their powers and responsibilities, how organizations interact with them, what happens during investigations and enforcement actions. What is a supervisory authority? Under the GDPR, every EU member state must establish an independent public authority responsible for monitoring the application of data protection law. These are called supervisory authorities, sometimes referred to as data protection authorities, or DPAs. For example, in Ireland, it is the Data Protection Commission. In France, it is the Commission nationale de l'informatique et des libertés. In Germany, each federal state has its own authority. The role of supervisory authorities. Supervisory authorities have several key responsibilities under Article 57 of the GDPR. Monitor and enforce the application of GDPR. Promote public awareness and understanding. Advise national governments on legislative measures. Handle complaints from individuals. Conduct investigations. Cooperate with other EU authorities. Powers of supervisory authorities. Under Article 58 of the GDPR, supervisory authorities have extensive powers. Investigative powers. Order organizations to provide information. Conduct data protection audits. Access premises and equipment. Corrective powers. Issue warnings or reprimands. Order compliance with GDPR. Impose temporary or permanent bans on processing. Impose administrative fines. Administrative fines. One of the most well-known powers of supervisory authorities is the ability to impose fines. Under GDPR, fines can reach up to 10 million euros or 2% of global annual turnover, whichever is higher, for less severe infringements. Up to 20 million euros or 4% of global annual turnover, whichever is higher, for serious violations. When deciding fines, authorities consider nature and severity of the breach, intent or negligence, mitigation actions taken, previous violations, level of cooperation. The one-stop shop mechanism. For organizations operating in multiple EU countries, GDPR introduced the one-stop shop mechanism. This means the organization deals primarily with one lead supervisory authority. This is usually based on the location of the organization's main establishment in the EU. That authority coordinates with other concerned authorities. The European Data Protection Board, EDPB. Supervisory authorities do not operate in isolation. They cooperate through the European Data Protection Board, or EDPB. The EDPB ensures consistent application of GDPR across the EU. Issues guidelines and recommendations, resolves disputes between national authorities, provides opinions on cross-border matters. Accountability and proactive compliance. Supervisory authorities expect organizations to demonstrate accountability. This includes maintaining records of processing, conducting data protection impact assessments, DPIAs, implementing appropriate technical and organizational measures, reporting breaches within 72 hours. Thank you for completing Module 12, Supervisory Authorities. In the next module, we will continue exploring key GDPR compliance components and practical implementation strategies. If you have any questions, please raise them now or contact the compliance team.